from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch coming, here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Striding in, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ellsbury leads off first with one away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-1 home, and he fouls this one off. Two down, runners at first and second. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Set to get his day started, Didi Gregorius, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
2 out, bases loaded. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam.
Yankees leave them loaded. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Xander Bogaerts.
And the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Bogaerts gets his lead at first, nobody out. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Torres on the move. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Adam Lind. In his career against Porcello, he's got 8 hits in 28 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
So striding forward now, Neil Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Guys, typically the postseason comes into clearer focus around this time of year, but this division features a few teams jockeying for contention.
You know, D-Roll, we're getting late into the schedule right now, and this team has had a tough time scoring runs all year. They're going to have to turn this thing around and turn it around really quick if they want to get to the postseason.
And Dan, you know as well as I do, once those bright lights come on in October, you're facing 1s and 2s. If you're having trouble scoring runs now, think of what it's going to be like when the monsters are on the hill.
Count is 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Man at second here with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fouled away. Walker stands at second with 2 gone. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Devers, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He topped out in his first trip.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bogarts onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
2 strikes.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, captain Gary Sanchez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Popped him up. Lind in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Bradley has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
How about it? First baseman, Adam Lind.
Stepping into the box, Adam Lind. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled off. One and 2 to Adam Lind.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard back up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, the center
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. Walker at second. Andujar at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Two and 0 now. Too high, and it's 3 and 0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
A high fastball is in there. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Pedroia takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back safely. Here's the pitch, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now another 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one misses for ball 4, and the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Yanks leave 1. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is in off the plate. Ramirez playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Green one. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Popped him up. Lind is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. No hits to this point.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One and two now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Here's Adam Lind as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Gregorius, the runner at third with no outs. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
The 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez goes to get it, and the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Heath Hembree enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Hembree.
Miguel Andujar will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak chopper up the line. but that one rolls foul. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Boston error, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Here's Jackie Bradley now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Bradley runs. A ball and a strike now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Bradley on at first, nobody out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners on first with one down. High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. On the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
No strike.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Still tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. One out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. To 1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Tommy Kahnle is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Still 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another full count pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Working to keep them in the game here. And that misses. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bradley over at second. Bogaerts on at first with 2 down. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 4-1. Nate Jones will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Sliders in for a strike. Well, this game's outcome certainly isn't set in stone at this point. But both Sox have shown why they're the ones sitting atop the standings.
You know, D-Row, this is one of the nice things about having a good year like this team is. This game right here, even though they're down big in this one, this isn't going to define or end their season. They've been playing some pretty good baseball.
I agree with you 100%. They have a chance to throw a quality arm out there on the mound every night. Their lineup does a nice job of scoring runs. I think you're able to shower this one off.
Yeah, and you know what, D-Row, this game's kind of been the story of this season. Even though it's just a slim lead right now, this division and this game are far from over.
Yeah, it's been an absolute grind the entire year to get to this point. Not much separating these couple of teams at the top of the division. One of them maybe hopefully grabs a wild card spot.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Fenway Park in Boston. It's the 8th inning, and fans here can feel it. They lead the dreaded Yankees here as you get a look at our game's line score so far. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So coming to the plate, Adam Lind hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front 4-1. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. One and one to count. Way in front of a great slider that time.
1-2.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, he has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Benintendi at second with 2 down. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Here's Neil Walker, and in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 4.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Kimbrel is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-0 count. The pitch is low and outside for a ball.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Swinging a soft liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrel too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam, but you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And there's ball one. So 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Aaron Judge is on deck. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hit high and deep out to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 3-run blast to left center as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Tommy Lane takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 90, Tommy Lane.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Tries to dump this one out to left. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 5-4 New York. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Striding in to start the ninth, Rafael Devers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Count now a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch to first, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. Chapman's ready. First pitch on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The New York Yankees put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Adam Warren gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.